chocolate, and then Mommy goes bananas.
Let's go, let's take a ride. Let's go light up the night. I got you by my side. We'll survive. It's our world.
Malopki, Hachki monkey, Satane, Batane. Oh my, oh my, hey ya ma, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya ma, hey ya. Alto, canto, las Oh Maya, oh Maya, oh. Oh Maya, oh Maya, oh. Oh Maya, oh Maya, oh.
Oh Maya, oh Maya, oh.
Kimaku, kaone, nane, ashwarato, yumbutine, aocha, kimbaku, ekwe. Thank you, amigos. Thank you for listening.
Until I read the story of creation. This is a Mayan Bible called the Popol Vuh. I can write it down for you. It's a long story, but it pretty much starts with a tree. The tree of life. Okay, like Pocahontas had her grandma tree. Okay, we're going to have a tree with branches that take you to the heavens. With roots of the trees that take you to the underworld. Okay? But this is not good or bad. They're both good. They're both equal. They're in a balance called duality, okay? Because does water come from the sky? Does water fall like this morning?
Yes.
Water is life. That's why there's life up in the heavens, up in the sky. Now, where do the trees grab water to grow strong and tall? From the earth. There's a lot of water in the earth. That's why we have to water our plants. So that's why there is life in the inside of the earth, at the bottom of the root of the tree, where they had 9 children, the gods of the moon and the sun. Ishel and Itzamna, husband and wife, had 13 full moons of a year as children, and also 9 months of gestation as children of the underworld. These are all symbolisms. But where do we come in? Where do us humans come in, right? We are born in the surface of a reptile. I'm kidding, it's just a turtle, okay? And the turtle has the back of what shape? Does anybody know the shape of a turtle? Shell? Half circle, perfect. Semicircle. Is the earth flat or is the earth a circle?
Circle.
Did you know that they used to think that the earth was flat? Have you heard that before? Yeah. Well, the Mayas knew it was not flat, okay? That's why they represented us on the back of a turtle shell, okay? A semicircle. They were amazing seamen. The Maya were like the Greeks of the Americas, the Phoenicians. The Maya were ancient. The Maya were knowledgeable. They aligned their architecture, their houses, their ceremonial sites with the stars, and they had a calendar where the sun would align on the window when it's time to plant the seeds. That's spring. When it's time to eat, that's fall. And the Mayas were masters of time. And they were here about 3,000 to even longer when they crossed from the Bering Strait from Mongolia. Okay? These are Asian descent. They write vertically. They made sure they knew if somebody owed them money. Pay up. Us humans were created, according to the story of creation, from mud. The first human was made out of mud. But this one did not know how to shake the booty, shake the booty, la 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 la. It didn't know how to move. It lacked movement. That's why Ishel, the goddess of the moon, said, you can't dance. She destroyed the people of mud. Second humans created was out of wood. But this one, come complained too much. It literally says that on the book. That the people of wood complain too much. And I think us humans, we do so too. The best piece of advice I've ever got is put up or zip it. Yeah. So the people of wood were also destroyed from a forest fire, and the gods had an assembly and said, now what we're going to do, who's going to recognize us? Who's going to worship us? Who's going to enjoy the beautiful creation of life? In a guacamaya, that colorful bird back there, pretty egocentric, very vain, but that's okay. The vain guacamaya, the ego that we all have to suppress every day, that we have to fight against to be kind human beings and be in unity with others. This guacamaya flew in the window, and on the palm of the gods left a couple grains of corn. Voila! We are made of corn. That's what the Mayas believe. They believe they're direct descendants of yellow corn. But they also had colors for north, south, east, and west. What colors do corn have? Yellow, white, red, and blue. They were aware of other civilizations around them. They were pretty cool Mayas. If you guys want to learn about the numerology, when we exit to the gift shop, I'll be sure to give you a full headache. Alrighty? I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go have some chocolate, okay? So prepare your senses. What are our 5 senses? Sight. We're gonna listen. What else? We're gonna smell. I want you to take a deep breath when we enter the chocolate gallery, okay? Because this is chocolate therapy, everybody, okay? Follow me, Konesh. Let's go. My friends, this over here is a palapa, okay? Can you say palapa? Palapa. This is what we call a thatch roof. After the gallery, we're going to see and be inside of a tiki hut like the Maya used to live. Oops. Like they still live today. Every day they live like this, out in the jungle, out in the forest, because this is how they survived, okay? The Mayans are still alive. They were not kidnapped by aliens. They're still here with us, okay? But I have a very important lesson today, okay? The Mayas didn't do their homework. That's why they were lost. They didn't know how to get back home because they did not do their homework. That's why we have to stay close to mom and dad so we don't get lost today. But what about doing our homework? That is paying close attention to everything you do every day, okay? Because the Mayas that are alive today, they're the ones that didn't have access to the Wi-Fi. Everybody else, the high class, had access to the Wi-Fi. Do you use internet? Yeah, you use the internet? Not much. I use the internet and I do not remember most of the things I read, okay? That was the important key that disappeared. The noble class that had all the information did not bother to memorize it. They didn't bother to learn it because it was there. The Maya civilization that we have today is the peasant culture that practiced their traditions every day and remembered every day and did their homework every day like good boys and girls. That's what we have today. We're gonna smell and we can touch. Come over here, little ones. You can come to the small table. Smell and touch, okay? You can put your hands carefully inside the monkey poop. Yeah!
I guess we can start going around.
Don't freak out. Oh, I'm joking. These are cocoa beans, okay? You can look at the touch, feel, okay? You can also take off the shell, okay? This means that the cocoa bean has been roasted and toasted, okay? That's why the shell can come off. You're welcome to touch it. But no eating it, no licking, because it has a lot of bugs, okay? Bugs live on the roof of the tiki hut, so we're not gonna lick it, alright? Perfecto. So, does anybody know if chocolate is a fruit or a vegetable? vegetable? Hands up. Okay, does everybody say it's a fruit? Hands up. Oh, who's not certain? Okay, so everybody agrees it's a fruit?
No, vegetable.
It is a fruit, everyone, okay?
Like it's healthy.
Close.
It's a bean.
Careful, careful. Now we have, this is ceramic, okay, but this is the representation of a Theodorma cacao chocolate fruit, okay? We have a yellow one, an orange, a green one, a burgundy. Which one is ripe? Which one is ready to eat? The
They're all ceramic.
burgundy, the yellow, the orange. Which one's ready?
Burgundy.
Hands up who says it's burgundy. Oh, I told you that you're chic is thinking. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Not about the stinky chic, but I'm kidding about it doesn't matter. It's like apples. There could be yellow apples, red apples, green apples. So is chocolate, okay, my friends? It doesn't matter if it's ripe. The cacao pero, we have a picture right here in the video, is the person, the art craft that shakes the fruit, and just like an avocado, when the pit shakes, it means it's ripe, okay? So you shake it, you cut it, and you take it out. The cocoa beans are going to be covered in a pulpy, icky, sticky, really, really sticky pulp, okay? And we have to wash this off, therefore they let it soak in water, okay? And then all the icky stuff comes out. Then they're going to dry it out into the sun, okay, for 7 to 10 days, lay it out in the sun, and then they're going to roast it and toast it. This is what we now call chocolate, okay? Chocoatl means careful, it's hot in Maya, okay? Maya region is the coast, which is right here, the peninsula of Yucatan. Stay comfortable, no worries. This is the peninsula of Yucatan, border with Belize, Guatemala, a little bit of Honduras, and a little bit of Nicaragua, okay? This is all Maya region. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Mayas are the original Willy Wonka, okay? Yeah. And who's the Oompa Loompa of the story? You know how you say monkey in Maya? Monkey Maya. I'm kidding, everybody. How come we have monkeys there? Do you think the Mayas were friends with monkeys? Yeah? Kind of like Mowgli? Yeah? Well, monkeys are in the paintings. Why? You have small children. What do little kids do, 2-3 years old, all the time? Trial and error. Figuring out life, learning. And this is the primitive way of civilization. Yes, of course. I think there's a Maya traveler observing, okay, learning, and he sees that the monkey goes up in the tree. The monkey grabs the fruit. Oh, sorry. Cocoa trees have to be about 10,000 feet above sea level, okay? And then they need at least 10 years to fully ripe, okay? They will start giving fruits the first 2 years, but these ones will not be harvested for chocolate, just for party, okay? Now, we're going to have chocolate. We're all going to try chocolate. So, trial and error. Maya looks at the monkey. Monkey eats the fruit, okay? The fruit, covered in pulp, goes to the digestive system, moistening it, right? And then, excuse me, monkey poop is roasting and toasting when the leaves come down and it dries it out. Then guess what? The nasty monkey comes back and eats the poop and grabs the chocolate and then monkey goes bananas. Energy, my friends. Okay? Energy. One cocoa bean will be 6 or 8 hours of walking and dancing. This is why it becomes a currency. Money is energy. Am I not right? Mommy and Daddy put in a lot of energy to take the Disney cruise. Okay? And money is essential for survival. Also, calories are essential for survival before we were counting them and avoiding them. Right? So, oops. What I'm trying to say is that chocolate becomes money because it will give you a lot of energy and it will not putrefy. It's also light. You can carry it a long way in case you travel to foreign land or you don't know what kind of animals to expect, right? What kind of poisonous fruits and vegetables we're not going to eat. That's the key of why chocolate became so important for the Maya. But it was also holy. Remember, people love the corn. Do you think chocolate by any chance looks like corn?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. I agree, kind of. Also, honeycombs kind of look like chocolate and corn. But there is no relation with this. That's just your homework, okay? So, chocolate is holy. Chocolate is a ceremony for holy matrimony, okay? What do you do when you marry? You marry the other family. Oops, there goes a piece of my skin. All right. So, matrimony means having two families together. They would celebrate matrimony with a bowl of cereal with a straw on it. You guys know what I'm talking about? The bowl with the straw that you can drink your milk?
Oh, no, it's okay.
Any of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Exactly, for a strawberry shake. And what's the best part of shakes? Bubbles. And the more bubbles, the more blessings. They would have a bowl of chocolate cappuccino with a straw and they would blow. And they would pass the bowl down to every family member and then it comes down to us with all their bacteria. And then we're going to have a big, thick pot of chocolate cappuccino. Like I said, the more foam, the more gifts, and with good wishes from your family members. Couple aphrodisiacs, and then we're going to go learn what's next, familia, okay? Outside, we have a Theodoma cacao tree. Does anybody have questions? Any questions? Not you, okay.
Okay, we're a large group, okay? So if you like little ones, you're going to come close with me, okay? And parents are going to have to keep their ears on the edge of the door, okay? Small, big group, small house.
Okay, familia, guess what this is?
An altar.
An altar, yes, my friends. This is the whole reason that we celebrate, okay? My friend, this is how we celebrate Day of the Dead in Mexico, okay? We celebrated the 1st and 2nd of November, right after Halloween, okay? That's why the major confusion. But truly, this has been an ancient tradition from Aztec times, and I dare to say way before that, okay? Why do we have so many skeletons, okay? My cousins, all of my cousins, don't freak out at my cousins, okay? We have skeletons in most ethnic rituals because remember, where there's life, there's death, okay? They believe in a rebirth, they believe in an afterlife, and they believe they're entitled to whatever social class or profession that they were born into, okay? This is the ancient times. They had an Aztec god of death called Mictlacihuatl, okay? This is why we think that the Nahuatl legend of the Lady of Catrina, a mestiza lady, this is why the black hair, white-skinned lady, she was these both mixed class with a very seductive dress, right? Because it's quite different than the dresses that they were forced to use. This, my friend, is called an ipil. Can you say ipil? This is a traditional dress of the Yucatan area. Since we're celebrating a Hanal Pishan celebration, Day of the Dead, the food of the souls, remember, that's what it means. This dress was to identify the mestiza ladies in order not to mix any longer. This is a dress forced upon the people for slavery that now we use with great pride, with a lot of embroidery, a lot of colors, and a lot of festivity and happy vibes, okay? They're also going to have embroidery along the length of the skirts. Just like the wind flags that we have up here. This is solely for ceremonial purposes, for religious purposes, and this represents the wind, okay? The elements. We have the wind, we have candles that are off, but this would be fire, right? And then we have the earth, the food of the earth, that are gonna feed the souls, okay? Well, you know what's the best part of this tradition? Is that we get to eat afterwards all of the yummy food that our loved one used to like, okay? My grandma, she was really, really big lady, okay? So she loved eggs. Every day, every breakfast, I would go visit her. It was eggs for breakfast. So when I make an altar for her, I'm gonna give her pearls and eggs, okay? The importance of this tradition is always to have food that the loved one likes, right? A glass of water for the thirst to dry. Careful, sweetie. And also salt, right? Just like Gatorade to stay hydrated. Some people will even leave pillows and blankets on the floor next to the altar for that person to rest afterwards, okay? Most importantly, the elements of an altar, pay close attention because you guys are going to build your own next, is 3 levels. 3 levels that represents the underworld, where the cenotes, where the water is, the underground pools, life itself, us humans, and then the heavens, right? The sky. This is the 3 levels of the altar. And on the top we have an arch. This arch is the journey of life. We have the flowers of cempasúchil, okay? This colorful orange that is similar to paprika, annatto, and you're gonna learn why they had this color in particular, right? And most importantly, the picture. The 1st of November's day is for the innocent souls, for the little ones, the children. That's why we have toys around here. And the 2nd of November, tequila and maybe cigarettes, right? People say that in these celebrations, somebody that likes to smoke, they would light a cigarette and it will go a lot faster. But of course, this is just beliefs that your house has to be clean like any other day. Not any other day, I'm sorry. Like any other day you would have visitors, right? Mama gonna come spank your butt if she sees their dishes in the tub, right? If she's coming to visit. There's also going to be candles and incense in the windows, okay? For them to know where to arrive, okay? There's also going to be enough food for those lost souls who don't have anybody to remember them any longer, right? This is practically the elements of the Day of the Muertos. Remember, the food goes in the first level, right? Where the souls can reach it. Where are they coming from? And then we have their picture in the center, in the earth, in where us humans are, and last but not least, we're gonna have the cross and the picture of their loved one on the top shelf, right? I want you to start to think what kind of food, what kind of toys, what kind of things that you love about being alive in order to remember you. My mom, I talked about this enough with her. It's like deciding if you want to be incinerated or buried, right? Mom, what do you want in your altar? She wants black coffee, she wants cigarettes, pearls, chocolate, and a pair of expensive shoes so I get to wear them afterwards. The purpose of this is because the people truly believe that after celebrating, after having the altar all day, they get to eat and all the nutritional value is gone. We're going to continue to try some chocolate. We're going to head down over there.
Enjoy the human sacrifice.
Okay, family. Hello, Elise's family. Katrina's family. You're going to meet my husband. This is Mr. Katrin, right? He's a well-dressed, well-mannered, and very good-looking. Yeah, just like me today. He's going to tell you the secrets of chocolate and how they used to, what the traditions used to be back then in the original chocolate recipe, okay? I'm going to meet you outside, so please enjoy. Un aplauso, por favor.
Thank you very much. Can I have a big clap for you two guys? Come on. So, familia, are you having a good time? Yes. Very good. Welcome to the Caribbean. Welcome to Mexico. This these are one of the Mexican traditions that we have today. And well, I want to share something really good. I want to share chocolate. Wanna see it?
Yeah.
And it's like this. The chocolate recipe is very simple. I'm just gonna take the natural cocoa beans. I'm gonna place them on the metate. My metate is a heavy limestone that Mayan women used to have to prepare the food. The spices, the corn, the flowers, the medicines, all those kind of things. The way to make chocolate is like this. Yes? You're looking for my sacrifice? Yeah. No sacrifice today. I'm just gonna grind the cocoa beans. Yes, very good. Smells so good. Let me tell you that many years ago the chocolate was bitter. Mayans didn't have any sugar, no milk, no technology, nothing like that. But they have only the nature, they got only plants. And from those plants they add 3 important ingredients. The first one is going to be the allspice. Everybody knows allspice, right? Know the deodorant? Just so you know. I'm talking about something that is really good on Christmas in a pumpkin pie, a rum cake, or a coffee. And this recipe is just a natural preservative, something that allows me to have my chocolate for a long time. No more chocolate for you, man. And well, then we continue and we add cinnamon, a little bit more, and then we add achiote. But I guess if you're more familiar with the name paprika, right? The idea is going to be very simple. The idea is the red color. The red color symbolizes life, something to honor the Mayan gods. Paprika doesn't affect the flavor, it doesn't affect the aroma, but that one allows me to have the red color in my chocolate. So we continue. We keep mixing. Yes, the powder is ready. The next step is to mix the powder with hot water, only water. I mix it so I can obtain, and I can show you this, the first original Hispanic chocolate. Pure, bitter, energetic, organic, not easy to drink. For a Mayan person, this is the food of the gods. And the chocolate was given only to the higher society. Chocolate was given only in special ceremonies. A Mayan wedding, a funeral, or a sacrifice. But now it's time to show you the complete recipe. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
The Spanish conquerors arrived, they tried this chocolate, they didn't like it. Can you tell me why?
Bitter.
Exactly, correct. It was bitter, so we need something else. They decided to fix the recipe by adding sugar. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Then we add a little bit of the precious and delicious onion. And then we add a little bit of Mexican vanilla. 1, 2, and 3. One more, yes or no? Yes. I know. And so I'm gonna leave only 10 seconds, and I need your help. Let's count in Spanish from 1 to 10. Are you okay? Yes, agree? And then we say 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10.
I don't believe you. Come on, you can do it better. One more time. And then we say
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And then we got pre-Hispanic chocolate. Thank you very much. So my friends, let me tell you something. I like to share the benefits of having a good quality chocolate. A regular chocolate bar has only 10 or maybe 20% cocoa, and that is 3 cocoa beans. That's it. What is the rest? You know, artificial sugar, artificial components, artificial milk, colorants, preservatives, chemicals, additives. Don't forget the famous gluten. Am I right? Yes. The reason why I recommend that chocolate is because it's the best, and I like it because benefits. 1 or 2 ounces of dark chocolate per day can balance the blood pressure. It's really good for the heart. 1 or 2 ounces of dark chocolate per day can improve the memory retention. But one of the best things, and you won't let me lie, is this one. chocolate can make you happy? Yes or no?
Yes.
You don't believe me? Come on, look at me. I am dead and happy. And so, my friends, I got one surprise. In order to give you one surprise, you have to answer me 2 simple questions. And the questions are, do you like chocolate?
Yes.
Would you like to try more?
Yes.
Well, in the next stage, you're going to have some chocolate and some other surprises, okay? And before you go, and before you continue with the tour, I want to mention 3 more things. In the gift shop, we have more than 12 different flavors of chocolate bars. And before you buy any of them, you can try the different samples. So that's really good. Another thing to say is that the bar is open. So if you feel like drinking something different and good in a good price, we can offer today the chocolate margaritas.
Yeah.
Yes, chocolate piña coladas, chocolate activies, chocolate martinis, chocolate mudslides, and chocolate mojitos. I know, I am terrible. What can I say? You are on vacation, and guess what? You're not driving. And as a final thing to say right now, if you really enjoyed my information, this moment, and if you truly believe that I did a good job, honestly, any kind of gratuity or tip would be more than welcome. Familia, this is absolutely not mandatory, but it's highly appreciated. And well, I gotta say, thank you very much. Just keep enjoying your vacation, huh? God bless you. We open the door, 3, 2, 1. Everybody say, open sesame.
Open sesame.
Those were presents. What did you think was a present?
She gets
Come
stuck for
on.
things.
Can I see it? Can you get one?
She's an actress.
This, good job.
She's used to standing in front of people.
This is a tamale. She thought it was a present. Oh, Mama thought it was a present. She knew it was a tamal. Okay? We're going to try some tamales today. Tamales in the Yucatan, we do not cover it with corn husk, okay? It's corn dough, same as the other one, but we cover it with what?
Banana leaf.
Banana leaf, that's correct.
I thought they were
And
cigarettes.
there you go. We're going to have some chicken tamales with also some tacos of air. This is what we call cocitos, okay? This is lunch break after our next activity. What else, Dancing Skeleton? Beautiful. The cross, yes. The heaven of the cross. I love how you decorated the rosary. Very nice, very nice.
I think we were the only ones that draped the tablecloth across instead of folding it and just sticking it in.
Toys and skeletons. In the center part of Mexico, I like your observation. What's your name? Devin, I mean, a very good observation. There's a lot of skeletons, right? And they were in the middle, right? The skeletons are sugar skulls. And in the center part of Mexico, where the legend of Catrina comes from, these skeletons are gifts to your loved ones alive, of course. And it's extra special if you find their name on it. So some sugar skeletons will have your name on the forehead, and this is a gift to keep the sweet stuff in life alive, okay? Remember, skeletons are the circle of life. The circle of life! Tell me about your altar.
So we put all of the food down at the bottom so it's easy for them to get to. And then on the second level is where we put the fun little toys that they like to play with and things they enjoy, like the Coca-Cola. Somebody thought these were cigarettes.
Wasn't me at all, no.
And then up towards the top we have the candles and the flowers to help light the way to the art center.
Very nice, Team Coco. Let's give them a big applause.